What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Course Party Book of Shadows. We have unlocked the 7th chapter. And again, I have no idea where this story is going to go. I feel like this story has been very inconsistent. I feel like we're just seeing a bunch of different scenes and different pieces, stuff like that. But I can't wait to see how this ends. Although I'm sure the 8th chapter will unlock. Hopefully it does. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're in the council room.
おい生徒会長、明日だぞ。
ん？何がだ？
蹴り入れていい？
却下。何があるんだ明日。
No, seriously, what's happening tomorrow?
こら！生徒会室で暴力行為は禁則と定めたろう。
知るもんか。忘れてる方が悪いもん。
やめな。こちらに非があるなら謝罪する。まず聞こうじゃないか。
No, seriously, yeah.
この部屋の徹底掃除だよ。見てこれ。何これ。片付けろっつうの。何この玉。玉入れのやつじゃん。体育祭いつだったよ。
ああ、そういえばそんなことを言っていたか。一体
忘れてたでしょ。
いや、記憶はしていた。僕も美月の意向には。
What a kiss ass.
普通に喋れ。
ああ、忘れてたさ。俺だっていろいろ考えることがあって忙しかったんだよ。会長だからって何でもかんでもみんな俺んとこ持ってくるしさ。悪かったな。
Stop bitching.
許す。
なんだ。
初期としての進言です。たまには言い訳くらいした方がいいよ。男らしい生徒会長もかっこいいけどさ。
美月。
だが戦線離脱は許さないからな。逃げられると思うなよ。
Yeah, I got it.
わかった。
わかんねえやつだな、智弘。ミンコは俺の嫁だって言ってんだろ。
What?
いや、譲らないぞ。陽介にはナナさんって人がいるだろ。たまたとかマジないわ。
バカ。3人からモテて初めてリア充だろ。上皇。
Got at least 3 girls?
楽しそうだね、それ。
Is that what your cousin told you?
どう山本、お前もやる？タッチペンでグリグリしてチューするゲーム。女の子3人と付き合えるぜ。
Okay.
何？
ハマるのはいいけど、一人に絞れ。
言って。
he's already crying? You see that? He has tears on his cheeks.
あんたら、
Fuck.
明日のこと覚えてるんだろうね。
No. Both their mouths got
何
smaller.
でしたっけ？
I had no idea any of this was going on in the student council room that day. I had other things in my mind, specifically a certain boy. My name is Tokyo. Not Tokyo. Tokyo. No, fuck. Kurosaki. I've been waffling for quite some time on whether or not to say anything, but finally I decided to bite the bullet and ask his best friend Kurosaki.
ねえねえ、ゆうやってさ、彼女いるの？
あ、いや。あいつ今フリーだと思うの？なんで？
I feel like this is supposedly this is the final chapter. I guess there's going to be a lot that's going to be revealed. about the characters. So, alright.
狙っちゃおっかななんて。
If it isn't obvious.
マジ？おお、いいじゃん、応援するよ。でもあいつな、女の子といてもいっつもつまんなそうにしてるから、付き合えても切り先があんまり楽しくないかもしれない。
I'm rooting for you, but I don't think it's gonna work out.
でも確かにゆうやってモテる割に手とか全然出してこないって女子はみんな言ってるな。
それって悪い印象？
クリーンなイメージ。
This was Kenzuki Kurosaki, who'd known Yua Kazami, aka the boy I liked, if it isn't obvious, pretty much all his life. I figured I'd come to him for all the information I need on my conquest, since he was pretty much guaranteed to know Yuya's dating history. And so things seemed to be going really well. I mean, not only did I confirm Yuya's wasn't seeing anyone, but I got his best friend's blessing too. You don't need the best friend's blessing. You're supposed to deal with it. And confirm that he really wasn't the showy, obnoxious cool guy type. Yeah, this is such a high school thing where some people think there's a way of doing things. Like their cousin told me, my older brother said that this is what you do. No. They don't know shit. That suited me just fine. What? Eh? Kurosaki was understandably rather startled by the extraordinarily agitated female voice that suddenly rang out from behind his head. And that's Hell Girl Mitsuki for you. What? And she was standing at the classroom doorway, arms folded across her chest, looking like some angry deity about to cast judgment down upon the world. And she had that deathly gleam in her eyes, the one that could fell the mightiest warrior before he even had a chance to draw his sword. She's that intimidating?
いや、俺今日部活だって言ったじゃん。おい、フクロイな。
逆らうな。もう無理だ。
Yeah, this was definitely Hell Girl's work. All the complexion was gone from Fukuri's face. He was a man with a demon on his back. Whip at the ready, fully prepared to bring divine punishment upon all those who oppose her. He was right. It was easier just to give in. Suki then grabbed the nape of his neck and began dragging him out the door in a decidedly painful-looking manner. Yeah, it's pretty painful. He was like a teary-eyed chick caught in the talons, the bird of prey, struggling in vain as if he was being carried off to meet his grisly end. Sucks for you, I guess. I just love watching those boys interact with Hellgirl Mitsuki. I couldn't wait to see more. I didn't even care that I had to clean in order to do it. I was a volunteer. After all, I was so pretty much off the hook here. I could follow them at my own pace. No dragging for me. As soon as we left the classroom, though, we ran into Yuya. Or, rather, I did. As in, I literally ran into him. I wasn't watching where I was going, and I wound up slamming into him so hard that I fell over. Immediately, he reached out his hand to help me up and asked me if I was alright. Now that's a white knight if I've ever seen one. Oh boy. What a fun evening this would be. I imagined it ending with me lying in bed, dreaming of Yuya's perfect face inching closer to mine, but instead, we just scrubbed the floors. Oh! Or this. What the hell? Okay, I didn't expect us to cut into this so soon.
いいよ全部吐いちゃったら楽になるよ
That's good advice. You always feel better after that. Yeah, what the... I'm really... Ugh. The fact that it's called Tooth, I don't know what that is going to imply.
どう楽になった気がするよかった
The
どうする
others.
みんなのところに戻る
Man, I'm gonna shake my head if they fall into another mine. Underground mine. Hasn't been a good ending down there. Yeah, I didn't expect us to be at the school so soon. I expected this to be like a whole hour of flashback. Alright, oh boy, I don't know what... Hold on. Yeah, let's... I don't know where we'll go. I guess we'll just... I probably should actually explore. Oh, never mind. Oh god, wow. Wish he'd move over so I could see what that is. I bet it hurts real bad. Oh man.
足も持ってきてるから心配するな
Is this a flashback? Or not flashback, but are we in the past? Yeah, probably. We were in an old-fashioned, run-down, and probably condemned school building. None of us knew how we got here, nor even where here was. I just emerged from the school's girls' room with Emi after losing my lunch, where Uya Ukawa, Katayama, and Shimada were waiting. The whole hallway was an absolute bloodbath after what had happened. Poor Katayama walked into some kind of booby trap, and half of his right leg was lopped off from the knee down. It looked excruciating. I like the music, so... How is somebody supposed to handle a situation like this? Why did this have to happen at all? Don't question it. Man.
なんなんだよこの学校なんで罠とか仕掛けてあるんだつうかどこだよここざけんだよ
Yeah, the school just does whatever the fuck it wants. Or, wow. Chico does whatever the hell she wants. They're all fucked.
なんだおいやんのかこれ
You stepping? Please, for the love of God, stop arguing. It doesn't solve a fucking thing. This is what tagging along with Mitsuki and the others got me. I thought it was going to be a laugh riot, and at first it was great. We all went to the student council room where we met up with Katayama, Shimada, and Emi, and started cleaning and goofing around. And then, when we were done, Emi suggested we all try out this new charm she discovered on the internet. She's nuts for that kind of stuff. She took out this simple white paper doll, and we were all kinds of fascinated. So we did as we were instructed, and suddenly everything went dark. I forgot. No, they're all at this school because they did this dumbass ritual. Kids love this shit. There was a violent shaking, and then we were here in this old schoolhouse. No explanation. Real simple plan she just made.
片山は俺が背負う
Good. So this is him before he goes crazy. Yuya was so kind. We can always count on the boys in times like these. Still, there was a potential problem with this course of action.
待って。でも今みたいな罠とかさ、あったら危ないよ。人を背負ってたらとっさに動けないし。だけど。だからまずは外までの道の安全を確保してから片山君を連れに戻って。
No, don't leave him by himself. At the very least, don't leave him by himself. I mean, not that it's really gonna help, but.
賛成だ。
そっか。
I mean, this is all your fault.
涼介、大丈夫だぞ。
They're all leaving?
置いてったりしない。
Okoya was in a state of absolute panic. He just kept muttering to himself at Katayama's side. The two of them had always been extremely close. It's only natural he'd be worried, though his concern kind of bordered on obsession.
でも、誰が行くの？通路を歩いてるだけでいきなり足が切り飛ばされるんだよ。
お前今玄関行こうっつったじゃねえか。行ってこいよ。
I'm sorry, it's just when the person that caused this whole shit starts crying after the fact. It's just like, I mean, they didn't know it's gonna happen, but still, like, it's a ritual. It could work. Anyway, Shimada practically spit his answer at her. I hate people like him. Sure, he had a pretty face, but that's basically all he had, though. People like him pose as models in men's journals, and they're not good for much else. Cooking, cleaning, nah. He could get a lot of girls too, but I'm not one of them. I could never get past his awful attitude. It's such a huge turnoff for me when guys act that way. Not that I don't admire speaking with confidence and force. I try to do that myself whenever I can. There's a difference between speaking forcefully and speaking in a way that belittles others. Shimada was basically just cold and uncaring.
私が行くよ。言い出すってだし。
俺も行こう。
Alright, fine. For now. What a difference. Like night and day. Kind, thoughtful people like him don't make flippant remarks. They just man up and get stuff done. I was crushing on him harder than ever because now, not only did I think he was both cool and hot, I also gained a ton of more respect for him. Oh, but this is all his game. He admitted last chapter he does this purposely to trick people. Oh god. Dead silent. No volunteers, huh? Everybody just looked at one another, then looked away as if they were ashamed of themselves. Yes, he would. He was frantically shifting his gaze from one person to another. I've never seen him so on edge before. Finally, the silence was broken by a loud, shrill male voice. Definitely not whom I would have picked.
俺が言ってやるよ。お前はここにいろ。
いいの？女子の桐崎さんが行くって言ってるのに。
俺が行く。ヘタレはここで待ってろ。邪魔になる。
Good for nothing sack.
わかった。俺は。
じゃあ行こう。急がないと片山マジで危ないし。どこ気をつけてね。
Was I scared? You bet I was scared. But in a situation like this, everybody has to work together. And as long as I had any willpower left in me, I wasn't about to give up. Plus, it didn't hurt that Yuya was with me. So I knew everything was going to turn out just fine. It's fine. This right here, this shit is fine. Oh man. Yeah, let's actually explore some rooms first. Because, yeah, these chapters have, like, items I have to pick up. It's been a while since I played this. But yeah, I forgot. The ritual is what brings these kids here. And there are a lot of kids here. A lot of dumbass kids. Actually, no, one of them's a dumbass. And they just happen to bring all their friends in here like a really bad friend. You know, the school is just doing what it knows it does. Kill everybody. What? The word infirmary was written on a plate above the door. Somehow the room just felt like it would have been deserted. I was oddly confident about that. Not sure why I felt that way, to be honest, but for good measure I shouted, "Is anybody there?" We still haven't found Mitsuki after all. I didn't hear her call back though, so really we had no business in this room whatsoever. Wait, was that a key sticking out of the lock? Who would have locked the door but left the key? What would be the point?
お、なんだこれ。扉に鍵刺さってるぜ。
何してんの？
中に化け物でもいたら大変だろ。出てこれないようにしてやった。
Fair enough.
その鍵どうするのよ。
俺が持っとくよっと。
Okay.
危ないな、投げないでよ。
キャッチうめえだろ。まだ高く投げられるぜ。
You trying to show off? There's so many holes everywhere. He could just accidentally drop the key and it just falls in through the wood floor. Pain in the ass. Shimano was such a pain in the ass. I really couldn't stand that guy. You're very annoying.
ここ天井高えな。よし。ふっ。な。ああ、どこ行った？まあいいや。知らね。
And now the infirmary was cut off from us if we needed it. Brilliant. Shit. I didn't think of that. I rushed over to the door, hopeful yet afraid, knowing it might not open, but praying this horrid place would show us at least a little mercy. Gingerly, I raised my hand and pushed on it, and it swung open without even a slightest hesitation. It seemed almost too easy. Huh. It was unnaturally dark outside, though the rain was coming down so hard that peeking my head out just for a moment left my uniform completely soaked. Shimano pushed past me, throwing the door open even wider with his usual lack of regard for anyone and anything around him. My clothes went from soaked to drenched in a matter of seconds. If I were to actually walk out into it, I felt like I'd drown.
なんだこりゃ。真っ暗だぞ。森？
ひどい雨。こんな中外に出て行ったら服びしょ濡れになりそう。
そりゃ見てみてえな。
Yeah.
けど外に出られることは分かったね。片山たち連れに戻ろう。
Wow.
ゆうや。
I wouldn't expect less from him, but yeah. Despite our having found a way out, Yu's demeanor hadn't changed a bit. He was standing back in the hall where he could watch over us while also keep an eye out for anyone else who might happen by. A model of maturity. Shimano, on the other hand...
頑張れよ。俺はもう出るぞ。
What?
こんなわけわかんねえところ とっとと出るに限るぜ。片山のところになんか戻らねえ
I
よ。
was just gonna go outside.
マジで言ってる？
あー、当たり前だバカ。脳なしから順番に死ぬようになってるんだよ。あんな奴ら放っとけよ。
びっくり。いいんだこんなやつ。
よう、桐崎。お前も来いよ。
The tone of his voice said it all. He'd hit the ultimate low. After abandoning his friends to save his own hide, he was now basically propositioning me.
お前には死んでほしくないんだ。前から大事に思ってたからさ。
That's with the tone of voice, with an obviously rehearsed and truly sickening pickup line. He really was the slime ball to end all slime balls.
信じらんない。何お前、こっち見んなよ。
I couldn't believe he had the nerve to pull something like this. I felt like that may have been the first time I've ever truly yelled at someone. Obviously, he was livid. He wasn't even done. No. He still had plenty of salt left to throw in the wound.
うるせえブス。調子乗ってんなよ。
What?
せっかく行かせてやろうと思ったのによ。
Yeah, sure it was.
後悔しろや。
死ね
Ooh.
え。マジきれい。行こう、ゆうや。
My head was swimming. I was scared. I was angry. I was sad. Every negative emotion brought to the forefront, and every positive emotion pushed away. I didn't look back. I just turned away from Shimada, walked over to Yuya's side, and continued past him into the hallway. Yuya had been watching all of this unfold from the other side of the room, and for a moment, he just stood there, staring blankly at Shimada.
あ？何見てんだよ。消えろよ、飲めやろ。
What was that? He just drew a large knife from his breast pocket. Its tip struggled to glisten in the dull light of the room, and it did ultimately succeed. He began waving it around like a dumbass, probably thinking it made him look more menacing.
見ろよこれ。昨日買ったんだよ。使えそうだろ？いろいろ。
What's with the sudden... Okay.
お前は本当に面白いな。
あいつ女10人くらいいるんだよ。
I was really hoping that would be like the first cutscene in the game.
大事に思ってたよ。どんだけ女の子バカにしてんの。マジ許せない。
I was indignant. I was fuming. I just kept cursing and mumbling as I fast walked back to the third floor to meet up with the others. And all the while, Yuya was keeping pace with me, saying nothing at all. Always the model of maturity, always even-tempered. He really was like a rock. Or maybe he found my mutterings annoying and was just keeping quiet so I'd do the same. I didn't like that possibility one bit, so I mentally slapped myself on the cheek, forced positivity in my voice, and tried to engage him in a cheery banter.
ゆうやはその点誠実だよね。女の子傷つけたこと一回もないでしょ。超モテるのに悪い噂聞いたことないもん。
We do this now.
すごいよ。
I looked him square in the eyes as if asking him, "Isn't that right?" And for a moment, his eyes did meet mine, but then they went right back to the hall. He was not used to receiving compliments from women. This seemed hard to believe.
よくわからない。
I mean, yeah, you killed a bunch of little animals and bunnies and squirrels and shit, but you haven't hurt a girl, right? What a cute, innocent response. Oh, if only she knew what he would do after this. Seems like this takes place before that incident earlier. In the last chapter. I think it's obvious, but yeah, I'm just saying. I must have come across it as bipolar to him or something. 1 second I try to lighten the mood with small talk or compliments. And then I start to feel scared of this school again, or angry at Shimada, or sad for Katayama. My mind could just make up its mind what to feel. Hey. Suki's voice echoed from below, but our friends were waiting for us above. For a moment I wasn't sure which direction to go, but only for a moment. Fact is, our friends are very, very close. So close that it would be foolish not to tell them what was going on before chasing after Mitsuki. Yuya just nodded and began running up the stairs, and I was right behind him. Okay, I was expecting a choice there, but they made their choice themselves. I think it's pretty smart. I was out of breath, staring down at the ground and talking to what I assumed there would be 3 very attentive friends. And then I looked up. They were all there, but there was no immediacy, no urgency in anyone's face. Emi and Okawa weren't even looking at me, nor at Yuya or at Katayama. They were all fixated on his face, and each bore a sad, hopeless, empty expression. And they certainly weren't about to get moving. There was a general heaviness in the air. Something was very wrong. I gently reached out my hand and touched Emi's shoulder. Oh. Well, he's been getting a loss of blood. We locked the infirmary. Didn't think about getting him any medical equipment. So, yeah. Yeah, this is very tragic mistake. Emi's eyes were filled with tears. Okawa, too, was cradling Katayama's head and looked as if he'd been crying this whole time. His eyes were bright red and his nose was running. Yuya, still saying nothing, just walked over to Katayama's side, bent down and began examining his wound. The 4 of us silently but unanimously agreed that our best course of action was to pick up Katayama and bring him out through the exit we discovered. We had to be very, very quick about it or he would really die. I could tell just by looking at him that his time was almost up. As this was all going on, I had that nagging feeling that I was forgetting something. Of course, Mitsuki. We had to go find her. We couldn't just leave her behind after all. Bring someone, bring someone, bring someone. He didn't even have to say anything this time. His eyes told me the whole story. Got it. I know I can trust you with this task, they said. And that was enough for me. I shot off down the hall like a bullet. I was determined to find Mitsuki and rejoin everyone. Ah, fuck. Hurried down the 2nd floor. But Mitsuki's voice was coming from even farther down. I had to keep going to the 1st floor, ahead of the others. It's already gonna be too late. Who are we kidding? Yeah, we're just gonna head downstairs, right? The door leading out to the covered walkway is frozen in place. If it were decoration, it can't be opened. Actually, I think actually she might be over here, because that's where that other creepy door was. It must be. Uh-oh.
さっき美月の声が聞こえた場所から考えると、これ以上
Oh.
先だと
Okay, fair enough. Thank you for that. What is this? Oh, God. It's a thoroughly decomposed corpse. Having gone completely skeletal, it's virtually impossible to determine age or gender. Fortunately, the name tag is right there. It's a male student of a trade school. And she's not freaked out by that. Huh. Is she by the pool? Oh, that's the only way to go.
美月の声が聞こえた場所から考えると、これ以上先だと聞こえないよね。
Where does that leave me? That's weird. Alright, I guess I went too far down. Or what? If I kept running in circles like this, I'd never find her. I was in a state of panic and I was allowing it to steer my path. Frustrated with the situation and with myself for choosing to give up and head back empty-headed, I forced myself to stop and turn. I was going to do what I should have done in the first place. Call out Masuki's name with everything I had in me and hope she responded.
美月！美月！どこ？みんないるよ！
No answer, yet I thought that was like going to be a wail of a ghost or something. Just the cold, lonely sounds of rain and wind bearing down this old, dilapidated building. This may have been a fairly large school, but the sound traveled well in here. If she were anywhere in this hallway, I'm sure she would have heard me. And if she were just here only minutes ago, she definitely should be been around now. Could something have happened to her?
美月！
Huh. But yeah, I'm like completely blocked off. Interesting. Okay. I love these like little warnings all over the place. The words kill before you are scroll over this filter. Yeah, I'm still trying to go around. Like they said her voice was being heard on the bottom, or at least downstairs, and they had me completely blocked off. So I'm still just kind of looking around. Yeah, that's not great. It's a newly deceased corpse. Newly. Based on the appearance of the dress, she seemed to have been female. Oh. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking around for her, hope that... Or maybe I'm supposed to actually go back to my friends, maybe. How... Don't feel to... Oh. Huh. Oh, it's openable. What? Oh, I was supposed to come in. It's a bunch of dishes. They must have been propped against the door. There are wet, bloody prints all over them. It's kind of disturbing. Okay, there's like a bunch of gags in here. Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, she hasn't seen anything yet except a few dead bodies. Oh, but that's creepy. We'll probably have to save there. Alright. Things didn't go well when I interacted with the ghost. Appears to be a ghost of a young boy. Hey! Oh shit. What? I'm dead. Okay. That had no brutal ending. Okay. Alright. So, obviously, step away. Wrong end one. Sure.